In everyday life, of course, we must have experienced a problem. In this video, we will learn about Stoic philosophy so that we can remain calm in various problems. Watch the video carefully.
Life is unpredictable and often challenging. You might face a sudden job loss, an unexpected breakup, or a financial setback. While these events can seem beyond your control, the Stoic philosophy teaches us that our power lies not in what happens to us, but in how we respond. Stoicism isn't just about enduring hardship, it's about transforming setbacks into opportunities for personal growth and resilience. Today, I'm going to share 5 Stoic strategies that can quickly make a significant difference in your life. These are practical, actionable steps that will not only help you handle whatever life throws your way, but also empower you to lead a more fulfilled and proactive life. So if you're ready to shift from feeling powerless over your circumstances to being the architect of your own happiness, stay tuned. Let's explore these life-enhancing Stoic practices together and start building a stronger, more resilient you. If you appreciate what we're doing here and want to support the channel, a simple free favor you can do is hit the subscribe button. Also, make sure you don't skip any part of the video so you won't miss any of these transformative strategies we're about to dive into. The power of perception. Our reactions to the events of our lives play a critical role in shaping our experiences. It's fascinating how two people can encounter the same setback and react in utterly different ways. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, teaches us that our perception of events is far more significant than the events themselves. This idea isn't just philosophical, it's profoundly practical and can transform the way we approach life's challenges. Consider a situation where 2 entrepreneurs face significant financial losses in their businesses. One might see this as a devastating blow, a sign that they're not cut out for success, leading them to give up. The other, however, might view it as an invaluable learning experience, an opportunity to analyze what went wrong and how to improve. This second entrepreneur's response aligns closely with Stoic principles, particularly the concept of turning obstacles into opportunities. By choosing to perceive the loss as a chance to grow, they not only recover, but also advance their business and personal resilience. Stoicism teaches us about the power of reframing our thoughts. Marcus Aurelius often wrote about the importance of controlling our perceptions. He believed that our lives are colored not by events themselves, but by our thoughts about them. Aurelius would remind himself that an obstacle is merely an opportunity to test his virtues, such as patience, resilience, and integrity. This mindset can be incredibly liberating because it means that, in any given situation, the key to your well-being lies not in changing the situation, but in adjusting your thoughts about it. For a more day-to-day example, consider someone stuck in a traffic jam. One person might see this delay as a ruinous start to their day, a trigger for frustration and anger. Another might choose to see it as unexpected personal time to listen to a podcast, reflect on their day, or simply breathe and be present. The situation hasn't changed, but their experience of it has, dramatically. This is the essence of Stoic perception, the belief that you can control your reactions to external events, and by doing so, you can maintain your tranquility. Another key aspect of Stoic thought is the focus on what is within our control and letting go of what is not. Epictetus, another Stoic philosopher, famously said, "Some things are in our control and others not." This simple but profound statement encourages us to focus our energy on our own actions and attitudes, which we can control, rather than external events, which we often cannot. For instance, we can't control the weather, the traffic, or the actions of others, but we can control how we prepare for bad weather, how we react to traffic, or how we respond to others' actions. In practice, applying Stoic perception means adopting a mindset that looks for the positive in every situation. It involves asking ourselves, what can this experience teach me? Or, how can I use this situation to practice a virtue like patience or courage? This doesn't mean denying or minimizing problems. Rather, it's about shifting our focus to where we have power, our own responses. The beauty of this approach is that it's both empowering and calming. It empowers because it puts us in the driver's seat of our own life, giving us agency even in situations where we might feel powerless. It calms because it removes the burden of trying to control the uncontrollable, which is a major source of stress and anxiety for many people. Adopting a Stoic perspective isn't about becoming indifferent or emotionally detached. On the contrary, it's about engaging with life more fully, but with the wisdom to distinguish between what can and cannot be changed. This wisdom frees us to invest our energy wisely, leading to more effective actions and a more satisfying life. By nurturing this Stoic approach to perception, we can profoundly alter our life experience. It enables us to face any situation with a sense of peace and purpose, knowing that our happiness and peace are ultimately determined not by our circumstances, but by our thoughts about them. This shift in perception isn't just about coping with life's challenges, it's about thriving amidst them, armed with the knowledge that our greatest tool is our ability to choose our response. Maintaining momentum. Keeping the ball rolling in life, especially when things get tough, can be a monumental task. It's like that feeling when you're jogging. Initially, every step feels like a chore, but soon you find your rhythm, and before you know it, you're enjoying the run. This principle of building and maintaining momentum is not just crucial for physical activities, but for nearly every aspect of our lives, from personal projects to professional goals. Stoicism, with its practical approach to life's challenges, offers a valuable perspective on momentum. The Stoics emphasize the importance of consistency and small daily actions that align with one's core values and goals. They believed that greatness comes from a series of small acts compounded over time. Take, for example, the practice of journaling. Marcus Aurelius kept a personal journal, which later became known as meditations. Through regular entries, he maintained a mental and emotional momentum that helped him reflect on and adhere to his Stoic principles, even while ruling one of the most powerful empires in history. In our daily lives, maintaining momentum might mean committing to daily or weekly tasks that lead us towards larger goals. Suppose you're aiming to write a book. The task can seem daunting if you focus solely on the end goal of completing a lengthy manuscript. Instead, if you commit to writing just 200 words each day, you create a manageable task. Over days and weeks, these bits of text add up, not just in quantity, but in the development of your writing habit. The key is consistency. Just as a stream carves a path through rock, not by its power, but by its persistence, so too can regular, small efforts lead to significant achievements. But what about those days when motivation wanes, and the last thing you want to do is what you've committed to? Stoicism teaches us to work with what we have, where we are. On days filled with fatigue or distraction, the principle of modifying, not quitting, can be particularly helpful. If your goal for the day seems too strenuous, scale it down. If you can't manage your usual 30 minutes of exercise, commit to 10 minutes. If even 200 words seem like too much, write 50. The act of doing something, no matter how small, helps preserve the habit and keeps the momentum alive. Another Stoic practice that complements the maintenance of momentum is the premeditation of evils, thinking ahead about potential obstacles and preparing mentally to face them. This mental rehearsal isn't about pessimism, rather it's a strategy to fortify oneself against the discouragements that can break our stride. For instance, if you're working on a long-term project like renovating a house, anticipating challenges such as budget issues or delays can help you maintain momentum by preparing solutions in advance or adjusting expectations, thus avoiding the paralysis that sudden problems often cause. Moreover, the Stoics weren't just about solitary perseverance. They understood the power of community and support systems in maintaining momentum. Engaging with a community of like-minded individuals can provide the encouragement needed to keep moving forward. Whether it's a weekly check-in with a mentor or participating in a group focused on similar goals, the reinforcement from others can be incredibly motivating. It's like having a workout partner. On days you might skip the gym, Knowing someone is counting on you can push you to show up. Lastly, Stoicism teaches the importance of reflection in maintaining momentum. Regularly reviewing progress, not just in terms of what has been achieved, but how well the actions align with your deeper values, is crucial. This reflection isn't just about patting yourself on the back or berating yourself for shortcomings. It's about realigning and adjusting as necessary, ensuring that the momentum you're building is not just carrying you forward, but also in the right direction. By integrating these Stoic principles into our lives, we can better maintain momentum, turning our aspirations into realities through consistent, measured actions. It's about recognizing that each step, no matter how small, is a progression towards a greater goal, and each effort, no matter how minimal, is better than inaction.